right, y'all. This is my first video recording while my car is driving me to lunch right now with a friend I'm meeting up with. I just wanted to hop on here because I wanted to become more accountable to what my goals are, what I'm doing. I'm trying to, basically my long-term goal is to become a content creator and move to San Diego to be a full-time content creator. Right now I'm currently a nurse, and I would like to do nursing as a way to get me to becoming a content creator. As far as making music videos of some kind, I thought about doing that with my dogs. A lot of you know that I'm an aspiring DJ, music producer, so I've dabbled a little bit in at least trying to remix songs. It's going to get better over time. I basically just need to start shelling out and getting some personal coaching going on, because doing the YouTube pace is just not fast enough for me. So I need to get going with a content creator, a music producer. And so at this point, I'm going to start recording more videos. After all the things that I've done as far as leadership goes, I still don't like recording myself, and I still, when I look at myself in videos, I get a little cringy as far as what's going on with my facial expressions and my tone of voice. I just get very critical of myself, so I don't like to do it. However, I'm just going to start doing things and I'll correct after the fact. So I'm just going to start doing things and in post-production edit things out if I really don't like it. Otherwise, I'm going to use these first footages as a good, like that's where I came from, that's where I started, and that's where I was weak. And as I rewatch videos, I can just really start to make changes. I do a lot of things like saying or like. I'm really going to try and stop doing those. So yeah, eventually I would like to also throw out some nursing content again. As I thought about recording some of my gym sessions. A lot of people like to ask what I do in the gym, and as far as how I get my protein intake in. I thought about just doing a vlog style posting along with the content creation of my DJ name is the Sweater Cat, and I want to start doing the fire dancing videos, even pair that up with the dog videos. I want to do funny dog videos, and just do a lot of play on pop culture, do a lot of viral trend videos. We're basically just going to be throwing mud at the wall and seeing what sticks kind of approach. As long as we're making videos and learning from what we're doing, and as long as we're enjoying what we're doing, I think a big part of the business model is that we're going to be doing this anyways. And if we're not getting paid in 5 years, I still don't care. I've always been making videos throughout my life. I've been kind of in a stagnant mode in the last couple years. A lot of it's just analysis paralysis. I have all of this equipment, I have all of these things that I've wanted, and all these dreams and ambitions, and it just gets a little overwhelming sometimes, to where I would just rather pop on the Netflix and just rather not think about it and just enjoy other people's work. And I think I'm at a point now where I want people to enjoy my work, all the skills that I've accumulated up until this point. A lot of people don't know about my fire dancing stuff, and I've been doing that on and off for about the past 10 years or so. And my big dream is to bring the fire dancing to the big stage as I DJ. I feel like it's very hard to separate yourself as a DJ these days. So what I would like to do is just start, I think starting somewhere would be to fire dance at the beginning of a set and then at the very end of a set, because the setup and the safety part of it is very hard to get done with very limited staff, which is basically my girlfriend. Thank you, Julie. And I'm going to be trying to get my nephew to help out, and whoever is actually willing to. I need to basically get a little mini team going when it comes to the fire, because I cannot do that by myself. And I've had a lot of analysis paralysis behind getting the fire going, but I really think that if I can be dancing on stage, Usher, Michael Jackson style, while playing tech house, dubstep, and just meshing a lot of top 40s into EDM, I really think I could get something going with that. and it's just what I would like to do anyways without getting paid. And on top of that, I would like to do fundraisers. I do this summer camp that a lot of you know about. It's MDA summer camp. It's for kids with neuromuscular dystrophies, and we basically put on this week-long adaptive camp for kids, and it's just a wonderful time. I would love to get fundraisers going for that, as I've done in the past, along with also getting the Front Street Bradshaw shelter, animal shelter going. I've been doing a lot of skating with my dogs, and I thought of possibly also taking other dogs out from the shelter and doing little skate walk rides with them, if that was a possible thing. I haven't talked to them about that yet, but it would be cool to get some more spotlight on a lot of rescue animals, and whether it be cats or dogs, anything. I want my Sweater Cat brand to start being a pet-friendly brand, and meaning that I want to have music videos of people's pets, my pets. I think there's not enough animal content that goes around. I feel like it doesn't get old, is what I actually mean. I feel like new animals, the more the merrier, and I would like to help humans and animals all alike, and if I could do it all together, and these fundraisers be somewhere where I can perform and help out charity-wise, and also help with get my dream to moving to San Diego, that would be ideal. So I know this all sounds pretty crazy, big, ambitious, but honestly, if I don't do this and I look back 10 years from now and thought that I could do it and just never did it, I will be so upset with myself. I'm already pretty upset with myself to some degree of not getting going what I could have gotten going while I was just kind of, moseying around, opening the fridge, doing nothing, letting things stack up in my house. I just went through this huge purge. We rented a 20-foot U-Haul 20-footer, and we literally stacked it. It was probably 90% filled, 95 realistically. So we just did this huge house purge, and I'm in this mindset. I'm in this mind state of just getting going, and listening to Atomic Habits by James Clear. And I just hit the section of just having an accountability partner. And I know that when I lost a ton of weight, when I was 20 pounds lighter than I was now, I was just on, I was going on Instagram, I was posting videos about my progress, keeping accountable to the people, I'm gonna do this kind of a fast and I'm gonna stick to it. I did a 7-day water and vitamin fast maybe like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And I really am starting to tap into that resolve and that type of dedication. And also on top of all this, I'm going to be attempting a 40-day fast, a modified fast that includes lemon water, bone broth, and tea. I thought about, and obviously electrolytes as well, maybe a multivitamin pill as well. So it's going to be a very modified fast, and I know the fast word is triggering for people to just think, only water. I'm going to do a modified fast, and I don't really care about what, getting judged any other way, other than I'm going to try and just drop a ton of weight. I just want to honestly have a six-pack for the first time in my life. I'm going to go for it. I've never had a six-pack in my life. I've had like the outline of one, and I'm ready to just dive in and see what the life is like of just being shredded. And I've already started to change my eating habits of just more so eating paleo ancestral diet, meaning mostly meats, or some dairy, some fruits, vegetables. So basically, yeah, just paleo basically, and trying to get away from processed foods, and I'll try to really only do on very seldom vacations. Like I'm meeting up with a friend right now at Gummy Burger. I will consider maybe doing like, 1 or 2 cheat meals a month kind of a thing. But otherwise, any day that I'm not, going out to eat or on vacation, I just want to be hammering down I'm thinking 2 meals a day kind of a thing, and trying to eliminate my snacking. My snacking has gotten out of control because even while I'm doing the paleo, I'm still eating a lot of nuts and stuff, and the nuts are keeping me at my weight. So yeah, and I feel like just hopping on something like this during my lunch times, I'm gonna start chopping up videos like this and editing and putting them out. And I don't really care what people think anymore. I'm just gonna put it out there. I like to watch a lot of people going through it and taking me through their process, their mindset, and I found it very inspirational. A shout out to Ron Jackson, one of my best friends, who I saw go from, you know, we lived together in college, him playing Call of Duty in his underwear with a lot of big dreams and a lot of big talk. And at the time, you know, we didn't have the wherewithal. He didn't know really how it was going to go. He just knew he wanted to do it. And he has been so inspirational. I've been watching him throughout the last, about like 10 years or so of him, you know, starting from the bottom, and he is living his dream life now. So shout out Ron and Michelle for doing your thing, being so consistent, sacrificing, posting Monday, Wednesday, Friday for years. And here they are now, just absolutely killing it, living the dream life that I've always wanted to live. And I didn't know that it was actually possible until he, you know, kicked the door in and let me know that normal people like me and him can, if we work hard, discipline, sacrifice, innovation, consistency, all of those things can create the lifestyle that we're wanting. So I've always known I wanted to start a business ever since I went from kind of an employee mindset to not an employer mindset, but just having a business. I like being able to produce things, create things. I find that when I wake up in the morning and I'm creating throughout the day, like the next morning, I'm much more alive versus when I'm just going to work, clocking in and working for someone else at an hourly rate, and I just feel honestly a little depressed when I don't have all these goals and I'm not attacking them. So I'm finally at that level where I'm ready to get it going. Thank you for everyone for their support throughout the years of seeing me, you know, change from thing to thing to thing. And I'm very ADHD with my goals, as far as I've done so many different career paths, and now at least we're headed in a direction, and we're gonna keep evolving it as it needs to go, because I need to be able to adapt and roll with whatever is working. So we're gonna throw mud at the wall and see what sticks and see what happens. So thank you for listening, and I am excited to see how this goes. Please provide any feedback if you're, you know, throughout if you see any videos, see something that could have been a little funnier if I did this, could have been a little cooler if I did it in a certain way. Honestly, any feedback is great feedback, even if it's negative feedback. Whatever, I'm open to it. I listen to Jocko Willink's Extreme Ownership, and I really like to live by that everything is my fault, and that if someone says that something is wrong with something, I'm willing to, you know, take accountability for that. Even if I don't necessarily agree with them, I'm willing to hear what everyone has to say about the things that I put out. So thank you again all for the support and love, and look forward to vlogging and documenting how this journey goes. Thank you.